Welcome to our fourth episode of the Canadian Landscape series. Today, we're going to Saskatchewan to explore a rare, bizarre, unique, and ever-changing geological feature. It is Canada's most breathtaking vista. The Athabasca Sand Dunes certainly fits that description. Before we begin, I want to thank you all who watch and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. When you think about Saskatchewan's landscape, you don't imagine a desert-like pale yellow sand field. You imagine a snow-covered field or flat terrain of farmland. Sand dunes seems to be out of place. As amazing as it is, how did this sand dune get here? It's not a small patch of sand to think someone just unloaded loads of sand there to prank us all. Or made by a beaver trying to escape a giant, as the local legend has it. This massive sand field stretches as far as your eye could see. It's actually over 100 kilometers long, spreads across more than 30,000 hectares, and sand mountains are over 30 meters high. The Athabasca Sand Dunes is about 8,000 years old, but its creation started long before during the last glacial period, where two massive 3-kilometer deep ice sheets covered much of North America. Even though these ice sheets look like they are doing nothing, they're actually working hard to scrape the bottom of the earth down to its bedrock and then crush them into smaller and smaller particles. This happened for over thousands of years. As the planet warmed, glaciers receded north and much of the slit and sediment moved north with the glaciers. The planet grew warmer and warmer for about 10,000 years, and the glaciers continued to recede further north, and the slit and sediment moved further north with the glacier. The vast amount of water from the melt dragged much of the slit and sediment and dumped it into the Athabasca Lake, which was much bigger, and the water level is much higher than it is now. As the planet continued to warm, the lake level declined and exposed the bottom of the lake, and exposed slit and sediment that was there. This is only the beginning of the formation of sand dunes. Now that the water has finished its duty, the wind took over, molding the sand dunes that we see today. As the ice sheets further receded, cold air from the north rushed down and created powerful winds. This dry, cool air stopped any plants from growing in the sand and continued to fly the sand around. If the wind didn't come into play, the sand may have stabilized by plant roots, but the wind broke the slits into even smaller pieces and made the dune sand so soft like powder. Eventually, over the couple of millennia, the planet warmed enough and the ice sheet receded further north and the wind shifted further north, and finally the sand dune became the one we see today. In 1912, the government of Saskatchewan designated much of the region as Athabasca Sand Dunes Provincial Park to protect the sand dune. This active sand dune is home to many endemic plant species not found anywhere else in the world. Athabasca Sand Dunes is a unique ecosystem. Earlier this year, Canada Post released a stamp collection of 9 must-see Canadian sites. Saskatchewan's Athabasca Sand Dunes is featured as one of those sites. Question of the video: do you have this stamp? If not, will you make an effort to buy this stamp? Please let us know in the comments. The Athabasca Sand Dunes are a little tricky to get to. You can only reach there by float plane or boat from either Uranium City, Stony Rapids, or Fond du Lac. You can also fly in with McMurray Aviation from Fort McMurray, Alberta. Summer is the best time to visit. If you are able to visit this magnificent place, take in the scenery, walk on the sand. Please take every care and leave zero impact. I can't wait for the day I bury my feet in the sand and take in this beautiful vista. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you all next time with another uniquely Canadian landscape.